Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine if you're new, and today I'm going to be doing my take on Mediterranean chicken and fattoush. Here are some ingredients that I didn't have at home that I needed to pick up. I am going to be using sour cream and this garlic dip that I got from Trader Joe's to make my tzatziki sauce. And this is the feta cheese that I'll be using on the salad. The only spice that I didn't have at home was the allspice, so I did grab that. The rest of the spices I'll show you guys later, and I do like to cut some corners with the bag of lettuce and the peeled garlic. I pretty much only use peanut oil to fry things, and I'll show you what we'll be frying up later. I prefer to use organic chicken, and the Trader Joe's chicken is really good. This is boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and it's at a really good price. I'm just going to cube it and set it aside. Here's an overview of what I'll be adding to the chicken. For the seasonings, I'll be using cardamom, paprika, Italian seasoning, nutmeg, Law Rudy's seasoning salt, which is a red salt, and Montreal seasoning. 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 1/2 tablespoon of Law Rudy's seasoned salt, 1/2 tablespoon of the Montreal steak seasoning, juice from 1/2 of a lemon, and the juice of 2 limes. Now I'm going to use this little gadget for garlic. I'm going to mash several cloves of garlic. Depends on how much garlic you like, but I like a lot of garlic, so I'm probably going to do about 8 cloves of garlic, which is 1 serving. Mix that up and add 1/2 cup of organic extra virgin olive oil. This is 1/2 of a red onion, and I did chop it into big chunks. I'm just going to add that to the chicken. And this is 1 green bell pepper chopped in chunks as well. Now that I added everything, I'm just going to mix everything up and make sure everything is coated, even the bell peppers and the onions. Put the lid on it and let that marinate for at least an hour. Now let's start cooking this chicken. Once it cooks down a little bit, you do want to remove the juices so that it can brown, and you don't want boiled chicken. I really wish you guys can smell this through the screen. It smells so good. For the cucumbers, I'm just going to slice them down the middle, then slice them again down the middle, and do a rough chop. This is going to be for the salad. I'm using 2 cucumbers for the salad and 1 cucumber for the tzatziki sauce, and I will show you guys how to make the sauce after I do the prep work. You can use the grater or you can do the slices for the radishes yourself with a knife. Now I'm going to work on the onions for the pickled onions, and I'm going to do really thin slices, thinner than the ones I chopped for the salad. For the tomatoes, I'm going to also just cut them down the middle and then do a rough chop. For the pickled onions, I do want them to be a little bit spicy, so I am slicing very carefully some habanero. If you don't want to eat it, you don't have to eat it, but it does add flavor to the pickled onions. For the pickled onions, I added the thinly sliced red onion and habanero to a container, some water, and some apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar, and 1 tablespoon of distilled vinegar. Then I'm going to use the maple syrup from Chalk Zero. This is 1 gram of net carbs for every serving, so I'm going to use 1 tablespoon. I'm going to add some sea salt and some red pepper flakes. Then I'm going to put the lid on it and shake it up. Now we're going to use extra virgin olive oil, some lemon zest, and I'm just using a grater for that, and the juice from 1/2 of the lemon, some Montreal steak seasoning, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. Then you just want to add the lid and shake it up. This is going to be really lemony and really yummy on that salad. For the tzatziki garlic sauce, I'm going to grate a Persian cucumber, add some fresh grated garlic, and I'm using 1/2 of a lime, 1/2 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. Instead of the yogurt, 1/4 cup of sour cream, and a 1/4 cup of the garlic dipping sauce, some sea salt, and then you just mix it up. Now let's assemble the salad. I am going to leave the dressing and the feta crumbles on the side. Instead of pita chips, to make it low carb, I will be using the Cut the Carb flatbread, and this is 9 grams of carbs for every sheet. I did just cut them in squares. I'm using peanut oil to fry them. I use the flatbread instead of pita as well. I just use a damp towel to heat it in the microwave. Here is everything. Everything came out so bomb, and I cannot believe that this is low carb and this is something that I can enjoy regularly on keto, on a low carb lifestyle. Don't mind my plate, I already started eating, but I do want to show you how I assemble the wraps. I do just put a little bit of the tzatziki sauce, some of the pickled onion with a little bit of the habanero if you like spice. Add a little bit of the chicken right on top with some of that onion and bell pepper. Some of the salad right on top, and then top it off with a little bit of the dressing. Some feta crumbles. Add some crumbles of the flatbread, and there you go. You have a little flatbread, pita pocket, whatever you want to call it, and you can also eat these things separately. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your family and friends, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell so you're notified of when these videos are going up, and thank you so much for watching.